Okay, I'm not sure if the audio's gone out. One of my mics died. I'm gonna change it real fast, guys. Give me 1 second. Don't go away. I'm not gonna start streaming. Right overhead is some policias. Like I said, we're under a big time tree cover. They can't see what's going on. If I'm at a weird angles, because I'm literally changing my microphone right now. It died. I hope this one works. Now we're just gonna kick it with. We're gonna thug it with the current audio. Perfect. Okay, I think we're back. 1 second, guys. Okay, test 1 2. I hope I'm back. I will know until later on. Yeah. If you guys can hear me, can you let me know in the comments if you can hear me? If you guys can hear me, can you let me know in the comments? Can you guys hear me in the comments? Let me know if you guys can hear me in the comments. Okay, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. Yeah, so like I said, man, I'm out here just kind of checking this thing out, making sure that like the police observe their right to freedom of speech. It's important for us as Americans, even though they're not Americans, or some of them are not. They do have a right to peacefully air their grievances here. So it's very important. That's why I'm here to. And okay, so we're back up. Audio's back up. See how long this little microphone lasts. We're gonna walk around, kind of get some more perspective. See like what's happening. Hey, Chris, thanks a lot, dude. Yeah, so like we're gonna kind of just walk around. I'm not gonna speak too much for the next couple minutes. Kind of give you a feel for what's going on here. Okay, they're taking off now again. It's been mainly peaceful so far. No types of issues. I did enjoy watching the cops kind of squirm and fly over us, trying to figure out what's going on. It's kind of fun. One good thing about like the liberals and the anarchists and whatnot, they do love to fuck with the cops. And I don't like cops either. So. I do love USA, but it's not the same thing. I don't see the cops anywhere in the Constitution. Don't need y'all boys. Anyway, and again, come and take it, right? Who's coming? Who's gonna come take it? The police. So here we are. There's some type of little courtyard here. There's a bottleneck occurring. They're trying to leave this courtyard. I don't know if they're able to. If we're stuck in here at the moment. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The one thing I don't agree with when it comes to like liberal movements, I'm sorry, is that they usually, they fall into the group hive mind thinking, and if one doesn't move, the other one doesn't move. Excuse me. Apparently they're being quiet because this is some type of memorial here, and they came to kind of. Trump sucks, but her sign is upside down. The cops are currently us. They really can't tell where this march is headed, which is good. They're coming into this building now. We're deeper in here. Okay. If you're just joining us, this is day 8 of the Los Angeles ICE protest. There was a splinter group that took off on this march, a much bigger march than the original group. And they seem to have made their way into a courtyard right now with a lot of tree cover. And it's driving the cops crazy. The cops don't know what the heck is going on here. Apparently in front of some type of memorial. So it's like they're observing a moment of silence as they walk through here. I don't know where I am, so I don't, bullshit. I do support their freedom of speech, though, so that's why I'm here to observe and check it out. I think this looks like a hospital. Where are we? Okay, we're now headed into. Okay, follow me in here, guys. Hope the liberals don't take me. We found you. We saw your stream. We found you. This is what they'll come and say. We know where you are now. And so anyway, so we're currently under some type of roof courtyard thing here. This splinter group has taken off from the other one. There was a bit of a rift between the groups, and I I think this group won. It basically took the rest. It absorbed the other group, and the two fed. The guys that were running it got upset, and were visibly upset, and kind of walked off with it. Sorry, man. No, it's cool. And yeah, so here we go. We're currently on. All right, so this he doesn't realize why his speaker doesn't work. It's because I turned it off on the back, and then when he realizes that the power switch is off, he's gonna be pissed because I'm gonna keep walking by him and turning off the music because he's messing up everybody's stream. We're out here trying to bring you guys like the actual raw coverage, and this guy's running around with this copyrighted music, and getting everybody flagged. So we're currently see what street we're on in downtown. We're on Spring Street. And we're heading back towards where the original rally was taking place at the Federal Building. All right, guys, thanks for joining the stream. Okay, so this particular march, this particular one right here, I gotta say, it's a legit march. It's not led by feds or undercover cops trying to steam valve the movement. The main telltale sign of that is that helicopter has not stopped following us, whereas in the other marches, there were no helicopters because they knew their predetermined route. This was the more organic one that I've taken off with here. As you can see, the cops are following overhead. They have no idea where these people are going. They have no idea where these people are going. Yeah. So the one thing about when you come to follow these things around is that they want to try and herd you with the crowd. I'm like doing press. I don't know who these people are. And they're very big on herd mentality in the liberal world, groupthink, if you will. But we're out here. They seem to be headed back over. I think this is First Street we're gonna hit right now. They might make a left and headed back to the Federal Building. It's almost 5 o'clock here on the West Coast. Been walking them for a couple hours now. I hear some sirens approaching. There's some cops across the street. Okay, this is just like a noise pollution, possibly. Yeah. Oh, yeah, noise pollution. They want to noise pollute. There you go. Where's the emergency, pal? There's no emergency. It's all bullshit. So also we get to, I gotta keep it real, the LAPD and the military, all the federal agents, at least the ones that are clearly marked, have been on their best behavior. I haven't seen any type of abuses or anything. So everybody's been on their best behavior. The protesters and the state. There you go. People, the protesters in the state kind of chill at the wheelie, doing little wheelies. And so we're following the march in downtown LA. We're headed back over to 2nd Street. We're on 2nd Street and Spring Street. Here's some cops right there. Not being violent. The cops have not been violent today. The cops have not been harassing. Cops have been cool. And I stand corrected, they made it right. Okay, they're making it right. So which is why this guy keeps following us. They have no idea where these people are going. Great. If you're a member of my channel, channel is very much dedicated to exposing gang stalkers and federal agents that harass dissidents and targeted individuals. I decided to come out here and observe these people exercise their First Amendment rights and observe the state respect the First Amendment rights. So I don't agree with their movement whatsoever, but I do agree with their right to free speech. So we're currently marching right now, heading towards Harlem Place. Let's see real fast. Probably start interviewing some people and trying to see like what the sentiment is here. They're going down a little side street here. Police presence across the street there. Day 8 of the ICE protest. Headed over downtown now. Back to Main Street in 2nd. We're on the corner of Main and 2nd right now. Trying to see what their next move is. I'll tell you what their next move is. This crowd has been non-violent the whole time. Non-violent crowd. That's subject to change as curfew approaches at night. Large crowd out here. Say about 2,000 people in this particular crowd. The other crowd splintered off. Might be another 1,500 in that one. So I see my buddy. Got a partnering stream out here. A lot of people are here. Okay, I'm sorry. Good.
What's up, bud?
What?
Yeah, that shit on fire. I'm struggling today.
The mic is not on. Maybe the mic. Check it, because sometimes mine was off for a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah.
It's on?
Yeah, just one of the days today.
It blocks it, yeah. So I walked behind him and turned off the speaker. He
Fucking algorithm.
just started again because there's nothing right now.
I mean, you think I have to put
Okay, we're currently walking down to Main Street and 2nd. They're crossing Main Street. We're staying on 2nd Street. I think they're headed right back down to the federal building. But then again, here's a big line of cops right there. The cops have no idea where this particular march is headed. It's a rather organic march in that sense. They keep following this particular march. They have no idea where it's headed. The other march with the other guy, the other two guys, was completely fake. They were undercover cops. Must have been undercover, some type of federal agency, which is why their march essentially got suctioned into this one, absorbed by this one. This one took off with the rest of their people, and the guys were upset. We're headed now down the street. Don't know which way they're going, but they're marching. It's peaceful. The cops are trying to figure out. It's a big line. If you can see, they're already making a left down. It's a big crowd is forming here, and it's getting bigger every block we go. A lot of people are joining in. The cops are following them around. The cops have no idea where they are.
Yeah, that's what happened. Fucking copyrights fucking.
I have one.
God, bro.
Start over. I'm at 150. So. Thanks, guys, for coming back to the stream. What's happening is that some of the people riding around with the big Bluetooth speakers are fucking up our stream, and it's getting copywritten. So if I go off by any chance, I'll come back on. If my audio goes out or anything gives a warning on the channel, if you guys can let me know in the chat, that'll be great. So right now I think we're in Little Tokyo. We're on Los Angeles Street and 2nd Street. We're making a left here. Kind of hang out here by the door so you kind of see everybody come by. The sea of people coming by is a lot of people right now. The line goes about 3 or 4 blocks. I'm gonna sit here and let you see the thick of it. Everybody come around this corner. Give me this cool little shot. So far, it's been peaceful. Been out here for a few hours. Very nice. Very nice. Again, and I wonder if it makes any difference to these people that, you know, we all agree that the big booty Latinas can stay. The big booty Latinas can stay. We're going to keep saying that to the end. The big booty Latinas can stay, bro. All right, so let's keep following them. We're at the back of this. Yes. So you guys let me know what your politics are on this. I want to hear all sides. It's okay if you're for it. If you're against it, it's all good. I'm particularly not in favor of illegal immigration. I'm here to cover the event. Neutral third party. Not neutral, but you know, somewhat. Yeah. Look at the construction, dude. We'll see. What do you think about it?
Fuck Trump.
Hell yeah. TDS at its highest, TDS off the Richter scale. TDS off the Richter scale. Oh, Trump. They blame everything on Trump. It's crazy. Yeah. It's a big, large movement now. Several helicopters overhead. News helicopters. The police helicopters trying to anticipate where this crowd is going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be here throughout the night, throughout the weekend for sure. Tomorrow's the big day. We're going to be here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps our channel out. And if you want to donate $1 or $2 to buy loose cigarettes and lottery tickets, that definitely helps our cause out. Right now we got the LAPD is overhead. I can only imagine they're trying to figure out where they're headed next. The other group in the earlier stream that I was pointing out, the Fed group, they had no cops following them. I repeat, they had no cops following them, which indicates to me the cops were comfortable and knew where they were going. This group has cops following them. The cops don't know where these people are going. This is legit. This is actually a legit movement, a legit march right here. It's not being run by feds or law enforcement. Fake. Get away from me. So yeah, we're out here, day 8, ICE protest. In Los Angeles downtown, mainly peaceful crowd. Mainly peaceful crowd. I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 1,000. They've been super peaceful. Is their message and their movement malarkey? Sure, but they have been peaceful. Which is not to say there was not riots and stuff the first day when this thing popped off, but they have been mainly peaceful. I've been following them for the last few days out here. They've been peaceful. There is a little dark element that has shown up with a little Fed chants of no justice, no peace, but they were quickly, I mean, those guys disappeared because this march kind of absorbed everybody and kicked them to the curb, which was kind of amazing to watch. And so we're marching with them right now. I don't know the name of this street. I'm not from Los Angeles originally. Somewhere near Little Tokyo. I think we're on 2nd Street still. 1 second. Alameda. I think we're on Alameda right now, headed back. We're right across from the Los Angeles Police Department here in downtown. Thanks, guys, for the support. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the stream if you like what you're watching. If you like the little commentary. What? How do you go? All right, so we're out here. Start it again. And my friend's having trouble. That guy copyrighted his page, kept coming around with the fucking music. That's why when he wasn't looking, I sabotaged the speaker because fuck you, bro. There's a little bitch niggas that pull these little tactics off to fuck over people trying to report on the truth out here. So, okay, we're back over to Temple and Los Angeles Street. This is where one of the main protests was taking part at.
Thank you for stopping. Okay, we're at the funeral crew.
We're headed back over to this particular building right now, guys. 5 o'clock, 5:03 over here on the West Coast. Los Angeles ICE protest day 8. We are out here. It's still very peaceful, very lively crowd.
Try it again.
Yeah, try it again. So that being said, I'm not part of your march. I don't know. Don't worry about it. So anyway, I'm not part of their march. I don't listen to their directives. I don't care about what they have to say to me. Let me stay away from this guy. Great. So here we are. Yeah. So a lot of the little minders still come and try to get you to corral and stuff like that, but I'm not. And what's very saddening about this guy is flying the Cuban flag. I'm Cuban American, and this guy is flying. It's total socialist commie fuckwad here in LA. You know, this is their little hive of bullshit. He wants to tell you where to stand. He wants to tell you where to walk. This Guanajo and shit. This Cuban Pete wannabe looking doofus with the high water. All right, I'm not gonna single out one person in the crowd, but they're all bullshit. So, sorry. And the thing is, this is a legitimate one. Again, they don't know where these guys are headed, so it's definitely a legitimate march. Hopefully they don't get met with any police resistance. If they do, we're here to catch the coverage. So, currently walking. Oh, be careful! Be careful! My stream's on. She's okay, guys. She's totally okay. I almost fell over one before. I wanted to make her feel better. I told her I almost fell over one myself, but I didn't. But, anyway, it's a lot of. All right, so this is a big, heavy police presence on this side. And what's happening? They might be headed. They were going to an overpass right now of the highway. I think they're anticipating they're going to block the highway. They're heading over the highway right now. There's some cops blocking the entrance to the highway right now. Let's see if we can get a shot from them. The cops are blocking the entrance to the highway in anticipation of these people blocking the traffic. Let's see how big this crowd is coming by right now. The police. All right, so you see the cops are here blocking the entrance to prevent these people from taking over the highway like they usually do. This has been mainly peaceful today, to be honest with you. The other march that had the FBI agents leading it was overtaken by this one. It was kind of amazing to watch. So these guys are they've locked down all entrances to this little area right here. As you can see, the big line of cops right there, and then another line over there. So I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a little standoff, if you will. Let's see what goes on. We're right over the, what is this, the 101 or the 5? We're right over the 5 right now. These guys can easily take over the highway if they wanted to. Let's see if they're going to do that today. I think they're attempting to take over a highway right now. If they do, we will be in there with them. They're attempting to take over a highway, but the cops have blocked off all entrances to this highway. Right here, massive police presence. So they're marching, they're bypassing the police officers. There's the highway right beneath us right there. So here we go. Massive, massive police presence blocking the highways. Got the wheelie boys doing the wheelies. Overhead, you got the cops. Very lively scene right now. Got them boys popping wheelies. There you go. Perfect stuff. Good. I'm a cyclist. So yeah, so they're still moving. We don't know where they're headed. Obviously, these guys don't know where they're headed as well because the cops are following them around. So it's much more exciting than yesterday with the contrived march and the fake feds leading the march. This is a much bigger march. This is actually headed all over downtown. We've gone and crisscrossed. It's not the same path they're going on. It's not the same path we're going on, and the helicopters are continuously following us around. I'm gonna stop 1 minute. Adjust my shoe because my toe's about to fall. Give me 1 second, dudes. So yeah, we're out here. 1 second, guys. Slow down. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, so day 8. Okay, guys, day 8 of the Los Angeles protest. We're currently marching with them down to a park over here in downtown, just beyond the entrance to the on-ramp. In anticipation, the cops are waiting for them. Massive police presence on that side of the street, covering all entrances to the 5. Is it the 5 or the 101? Yeah, the 101, I'm sorry. Right over the 101. Over by Union Station here in downtown. They're now converging onto a park, it seems. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, now they've arrived at this park. Let's see what they're gonna do here. And this is completely Robin? But wait a minute. I tried to mind. All right, guys. They currently made their way over to this courtyard here. I'm not familiar with this area. I'm just trying to find out where we're at. Currently right here in this courtyard. The march has ended here, but not before crossing what seems to be at least 500 police. Okay, here comes a lot of the marchers that are catching up now. Very pretty girl. Gang stalkers just touching her little face. And all right, so here we are. I say that, but I have a very beautiful girlfriend at home. So if you're listening, don't kick my ass later on. She's also in favor of the big booty Latinas staying. So woo! We don't want the big booty Latinas to go anywhere. None of us. It makes everything happier. So here we are, and they're all coming into this this little courtyard here in the park. They're all showing up. They're here, coming in. All the different immigrants are making America great. Immigrants, America great. There's a sign. So now we're here in this little park. We'll see what's going to happen. Again, the cops are following them around. The cops have no idea what's going on. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the channel. It helps us out for the growth. If you want to drop a donation, that helps me with parking tickets and the metro rail and catching the buses and whatnot. And it helps me with like public showers and like hostels. And, it's life is hard as a YouTube streamer. Not necessarily that, but it's my first foray into it. So every penny helps, man. So we're back. Day 7 in Los Angeles ICE protest. The march has seemed to converge here onto a little, I don't know, public square, a little stage here in the middle. Just have concerts and public gatherings and stuff at this park. Again, the crowd is peaceful. That's always subject to change, provided the cops come in here with their bullshit, which I don't see them doing that. There is a curfew approaching, so we got to see what's going on with that as well. Again, this is all leading up to their day of action tomorrow. The No Kings, their bullshit protest. It's going to be countrywide. I'm going to be out here tomorrow as well. Right now they're commandeering a little park here. The cops are overhead. They've been following us the whole time. I'm going to try and get some water with you guys. Let me see if I can put this up on something. What happens if I do this? Hold on, guys. I'm going to experiment. Oh, nothing happens. All right, guys. Stick with me 1 second. I'm going to try and reach into my bag and grab water and not let go of your streamer. So let's see. Hold on 1 second, guys. So we're walking over here to get a different shot. Give it like 20. It'll pop up. Yeah, it will. It was like copyright. That copyright knocked me out. Guys, I'm going to put it down real fast and be right back.
They did it on purpose. He got it off, but anytime it does that, that's it.
That's why I turned it off. That's why I turned them off. He wasn't looking, and I came behind him and went, and he doesn't know what happened. The power button, I turned it off on him. Yeah, very annoying, guys. You're bringing you here back behind the scenes, but there's a guy that's going around with his music, and it's been causing our havoc on all our streams. So in the middle of everything, what I did was went behind him and turned off his big speaker. So
he did.
Yeah,
I with his big thing and stood like right in front of us, and then when he did that was it. He just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
He was playing. It was like an older guy. I'm like,
and you know what it was? You know what I think knocked it out was a Kendrick. Yes. It's like the newest song that he was playing. Yeah. It was like Kendrick stuff. But I mean, there was a point when we went inside of that. We went inside of that courtyard with the overhead. And I went behind him and turned it off. He hasn't figured it out. Wow. So that's why you don't hear him anymore.
Yeah, it's like nothing.
Let it go, because you gotta be patient. Give it 20, and it'll pop up like 50. Oh, that was There's something. Wait a minute. Yeah. Open another stream. Is it on private?
No.
Because that guy put public. You see the guy when he changed that one stream private.
Yeah.
She kept like
trying to figure out a approach.
All right, now you're currently joining us. We're covering day 8 of the Los Angeles ICE protest. Currently getting some water. Have the camera on static. We're gonna pick it up and take a walk around. I do foresee you sign a petition to higher minimum wage here in Los Angeles. I mean, this is gonna be a hodgepodge of it's gonna be a hodgepodge of different social issues, and this is what happened with the other. I guess this is what happened. This particular crowd came out of nowhere and took the rest of the crowd from the guys that were behind that one federal building. So this is a completely different crowd, but the same protest nonetheless. The same issue, same legal immigration sort of scenario. I look like somebody I knew. What's wild But it's what's wild is that the bulk of this crowd has dissipated once we came into this little parking. Excuse me, this little park square here has like a little fair going on. So I'm gonna go around and see if I can get some interviews with some people and see what they're doing here today. Let's see if I can find someone. It doesn't seem too wacky. They're too out there. Let's see what's going on. My friend's having problems with his stream. They kept copywriting, they kept music bombing us, and then they hit us with some copyrights. So over here under the shade, a lot of people here. If we go this way right now, I'm going to show you over there how the cops are huge police presence across the street, massive. What they're trying to do is stop these people from taking over the highway, which is the 110 that's right there beneath them. So this is going to be like a big convergence of different groups, different liberal groups. They're all coming down from that way, and the cops are across the street. It's currently 5:19 on the West Coast. Curfew is approaching. I think the police cop has gone away now, and we'll see what happens to the rest of this march. They're all gathered here at this little park square in downtown, right above. We're right on Alameda Street and the 101, across from Union Station. There's a big gathering here in that park up there. The cops are across the street. Everybody's been peaceful, no violence. The police are just holding their positions and blocking the entrance to the highways. I think these guys are, I don't know that they're trying to do that, but they're close enough that if they wanted to, they could. So I think right now, let's take a walk through here and now what's happening. And a lot of times what happens is they'll bring people out here, paid protesters and whatnot, to lead their march in a different direction, or just to lead it all together. These people came out and completely took over their march, and now have started to go a different direction altogether. I think we're going to make our way back over to the federal property. I think that's where everybody else went back to. Right now we're inside of some type of public town square park little scenario here.
If you're going out to Tuesday tomorrow, please be safe. I think tomorrow's going to be a huge day of action all over the country.
So, ready this way, I think. So I think right now what we're doing, there's a lot of these people. I think they're going to make their way back to the federal building, to where that other demonstration is going behind. And we'll see. We'll see where it goes from there. Probably going to make my way back. Let me see. Let's see if we can make our way back. So the march kind of ended right here. I think we're going to make our way back to the back of the federal building where we were originally, where the other march took off to. These people were the ones that co-opted the other march. There was two marches. There was one march that we came back with. This march showed up, took control of the other march. They got pissed and splintered off. This is where this one march has ended, and I think we're going to make our way back over to the federal building at some point here. Make our way back to the federal building. Yeah, it's 5:22 on the West Coast. This thing is just getting started. This particular march has winded down, and I think most people are going to start making their way back to the federal building. My friend's stream had a little issue today. They kept music bombing us until I finally went behind the guy and sabotaged his speaker. It was fucking wild. But I mean, it had to be done. And I went behind him and sabotaged him. No more música, señor. That was it for that. And so yeah, we're currently walking around. the Los Angeles ICE protest, day 8. They're currently over here gathered at a park across from Union Station. A lot of people are up there on this platform. The march had about 2,000 people. And I think right now we're going to maybe start making our way back over there. Or I think they're all making their way over here. We'll see. It's spread across, I would say, at least 1 square mile. This protest. We're on one side right now. We're going to make our way over to the federal building. And let me see what we do here. What's the next plan? It comes and goes, but I think right now, that one in the back is still going on. That's one. This is already like, yeah, right. Yeah, they're gonna keep on for sure. This one got here, and they've kind of just they're chilling here. But the other one that took off, they're over there behind the building. Yeah. We're gonna take you guys around this little courtyard, so you guys kind of see where the second march kind of ended up. I think this particular march was, like I said, much more organic than the Fed-led one, and that's the one that's currently we're gonna go back and see what happened to them. They got upset when this particular march started absorbing all of their protesters. So we're here now. We're gonna head back to the other one, but it's about a few blocks away. Yeah, this one largely dissipated as soon as we got here, but those people disappeared into thin air because there was at least 2,000 people. Where'd they all go? So we're probably gonna make our way back to the other march, the other demonstration behind this federal building up ahead, in front of us. Large police presence, attempting to block protesters from gaining access to the highway. All right, so we're headed back now. The protesters scattered across. I'd say it's about a 1 square mile radius from this protest to the other protest. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. All right, guys, thanks for sticking with us. Go ahead and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Are you for this? Are you against it? Do you agree with illegal immigration? Do you agree with American sovereignty? These are important, very important questions, and it's a good place to have civil discourse here on the internet, which is a sad state of affairs when you kind of think about it. We can't disagree in this country without like violence erupting or people getting their fucking feelings hurt or getting butt hurt. But go ahead and let me know down in the comments what you guys think, what's going on. Are you pro this? Are you anti this? I'm not for their movement whatsoever, but I am for their freedom of rights. Freedom. Sorry, I was distracted. Their freedom to for free speech and to demonstrate. And so what we're seeing now is that this police line has opened up. Tensions were high when we were first walking by with the original crowd. And so now they opened it back up. I think they're at ease. So right here is what happens. So we're going to make our way to the back of this building. We're going to make our way to the back of this building, and that's where the the other crowd, rather big crowd was. We'll see if we can catch them again, or maybe they all went home. Who knows? Good doggy. And all right, let's go. Helicopter just overhead. The group is breaking up into pieces, and I anticipate they're going to take over the highway tomorrow. Maybe not today, but tomorrow for sure. Here, we're here on the corner of what is this? Aliso Street and Los Angeles Street in downtown. Yeah, because only the ones that are ending later, like 4, 5, 6, or something like. We cut this way. What? I think we can cut this way. Oh, let's go the other way. There's more people on that way. Yeah, so we're gonna take back the same little path that the protesters have been taking back and forth all day. Right here we have these guys holding a line, not allowing people onto uh, the overpass. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not onto the highway. We were just on the overpass. So if you see right ahead, there's more protesters over here, and then to the left, there's going to be a whole other group behind this building. We're going to go join up with them right now. The crowd's going to be popping when we get to the back, because that was like a completely different vibe. These people were legit. They were slightly more peaceful, whereas the crowds in the back were more about no justice, more peace type scenarios. So, not necessarily saying they were violent, but they were, shouting out innuendos. They were sort of for it, no justice, no peace. What is justice? How do we obtain justice, right? How do we reach that? So we're gonna head over to this other. The demonstrations are spread across a square mile of downtown tomorrow. I expect it to be much more live, much more spread out. I'm gonna head over to the back right now. Stick with me. We'll be there in like 3 minutes. So, I know it's not much to look at. The LAPD leaves horse doodle on the ground, so they step in. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking great. All right, so here we go. All right, guys, stick with me. We're almost there. Stick with me. We're almost there, guys. Everybody, stay calm. Well, if you see a giant Mexican flag from over here, there's a whole other demonstration going on over there. So what you guys think about what you've seen so far today on the stream? Are you against legal immigration? Are you for it? Are you for borders or are you against borders? Let me know down in the comments. Or are you somewhere stuck in the middle of all this? Let me know what you guys think. Okay, we're currently behind. There's another demonstration on right here to a smaller one, a little micro demonstration. Here we go. Here's another one right here. See what's going on with this one. Here's another one right here. Seems to be a much more smaller, much more focused one. A lot less different types of people and stuff. Here we go. Gonna take a look at these guys real fast. So, Friday. So, yeah, we're out here. This is another little scenario we came up on. Here we go. So I think this is a demonstration by La Raza, the organization of. It's the same old tired rants that they get year after year. The pueblo won't be vencido because they're unido, but they're not unido anytime else. That's why they're in this shit that they're in right now. Bunch of bullshit. So this is a small micro demonstration. We're on our way down to the backside of this where the bigger one is going on. So yeah, basically I would say like a square mile spread out, different demonstrations. The groups converge, then they break back up. There's a little bit of infighting. There's a lot of attention hogs. So let's go over to the back now. Should be there within 3 minutes. I keep saying 3 minutes. From Miami, 3 minutes is I keep saying 3 minutes. I'm on Miami time. 3 minutes is like an hour. No, but 3 minutes is actually about 4. We're almost there. I can't walk any faster, guys. Well, I could actually, but all right. So now we're headed towards the back of this property. Over to the left, it's gonna be a whole. It's gonna be a whole other group of people. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. If you want to drop a donation to buy some canned foods or pay for parking tickets or catch the Metro Rail home, it'd be greatly appreciated. Help me buy some beanie weenies and ramen noodles. Help me out a lot. So we're headed now to the back of this federal building where the main protest has been taking place the last few nights. See what's going on back there now.
Charlie said that,
the back has been pretty much the epicenter for the last few days. So I'm interested to see what's on the back end of this building. I hear the police presence. I hear the fucking helicopter flying over. Hey, there's people back over there? Yeah? Good. So we're about to make this left. This is going to be and I see people getting here right now. So this is like the main one that's going on in this area. It's going to be on Alameda Street. Alameda Street and 3rd Street. 3rd and Alameda. Here we go. Let's see what we come up on.
¿Vienes del City Hall o no? Sí, allá hay o no hay.
All right, so that's packed over there. So here we go. We're coming up on another one. Coming up on another one. Stick with me. We're almost there, guys. And I'm waiting for my partner to get over here real fast. We've been covering this for the most part, the better part of the week. And we're about to get over to the backside of the federal building where there's been a large military presence and protester presence. The same they faced off over the last few days. There has not been any violence, but there has been a lot of taunting and cursing towards the federal agents. With oh no, boo-hoo. But a question. See how he comes by, he's talking weird shit. This is a gang member. I mean, a gang stalker. They're here. That was Buddy from yesterday. Buddy from yesterday came screaming all types of shit, but he doesn't have the same type of chutzpah today. So here you go, guys. We're approaching the back side of this federal property where the bulk of these demonstrations have taken place. They've been mainly, for the most part, peaceful. And so here you go. A lot more people back here. Day 8. All right, so we're over here right now. Currently going around the protest. Yeah. We'll go over here checking out the protest. Over at the back right now, large crowd. They all came out from over here. As the sun's going down to LA, it's 5:37 on the East Coast. The anarchists have shown up. Hi. There's a lot of people out here. And the anarchists have shown up. Or the watered down anarchists, rather, the fake anarchists have shown up. Pretty chill scene back here right now. Not any violence or any attention, really. Everybody's pretty much at ease. The military looks pretty much chilled out. Got the police flying right over us. Over here. The crowd is mainly peaceful at this point. They've been marching all day. They've been marching for a while. So this has been day 8 of the Los Angeles ICE protest. There's three micro demonstrations occurring simultaneously. We're over here at the main one that takes place usually behind this federal building over here, and we were able to follow one of the marches, or actually it was 2, but it got splintered into another one. Right now, I think I'm trying to meet up with my friend. Who is that? 1 second. All right, go. All right, guys. Day 8 of the protest. So everybody's making their way right now over here to meet with this other group right here. That's over here, the main group that's been here. Sun's about to go down. The cops are overhead. Pretty peaceful scene to be honest with you. I haven't seen any type of like threats of violence or anything like that. Like across the street so you guys can get a shot from over here. For the most part, very peaceful, guys. For the very, very peaceful protest for the most part. Let me see if they allow me to cross the street. Go down, bitch ass nigga. So fucking fat, so I'll fuck your ass up, nigga. You better. Oh man, binga. Sorry guys. A lot of these fucking crackers come out here and they think that fucking you're part of this bullshit. They want to try and run you over to prove a point. Fucking come mierdas. They're bigger fucking morons than the fucking idiots over here fucking screaming out fucking La Migra. Gosh. I almost hit me with this fucking car. I'm proving a point. I don't like these protesters. Hey, but keep it real though. In Florida, DeSantis says, if they try to block your car, run them people over, bro. That's crazy. I love it. They said, if the boys block your car, run them over. If they come to your crib, shoot them people. I'm from Miami, so in Florida, they do not fuck around in Florida, guys. Do not fuck around in Florida. All right, so I'm going to wrap up for now. This has been day 8 of the protest here in Los Angeles, the ICE protest. Largely peaceful. We walked around with a large group of them. I can say that at 5:41 on the West Coast, there's 3 or 4 main demonstrations taking place over a span of like I would say like a mile and a half, square mile and a half. So it's been a great experience, you know, being out here and covering it, getting to see both sides. We'll definitely be back tomorrow for the National Day of Action. Stay tuned. I'm probably going to go back to the house and start like putting together all the streams and coming back at you. Here comes another march. Here comes another. So here comes another march. I'm going to actually walk with them to see. Here we go. All right, so we're about to go, but let's give it another few minutes. Oh, no. So here's his little march. Here's his little march right here, which is way smaller than the other one. So it's like a bunch of different marches going on. This particular one is being led by a paid informant or a paid agitator right there. Him and his Mexican friend right there, the loud guy. He's very into it. And but even then, they've been peaceful. Here goes another march that's going to meet up with that big group of people over there. And I think the other march from where we're at, they're headed, look, they're coming down the block too. This might swell over 5,000 people for sure. Definitely today. It is Friday night. It's the night before their day of action. I'm just waiting for my friend to give me the final. He can't wait anymore, and we're out of here. 1 second. You let me know when you can't wait no more. You ready to go? Right. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up, guys. Probably gonna take off. My friend's channel got messed up with the copyrights. We're gonna try and troubleshoot. Definitely be back tomorrow. Look out for the alerts for the channel. I'm gonna go home and start gathering all the live streams and maybe come to you from my desktop. Thanks for the support. Please like and subscribe so I can grow the channel. And if you like the coverage, man, maybe drop me like 50 cents so I can buy a pack of Hubba Bubba bubble gum or maybe like a soda on the way home. Thank you guys. It's been real. Thanks for the support. We're out. Oh, I already left. Sorry.